Alright guys, Bludgerboy here to play Worlds Collide AB plus HOTD edition. Quite a long title, so I had to remember it. I believe AB plus HOTD stands for Angel Beats and High School of the Dead. I've got no idea what that is or what that means. If it's a series on the internet or a TV show, I've got no clue, but I can comment on the level as a whole. So, sign here. Several traps lie within this tunnel. Okay, I've never played this level before, so it's... Whoa! Wow, you weren't joking. Okay. I got like a health bar there, so that's cool. Although I did see when you, Okay, that's a bit weird. That should... Yeah, there it goes. You probably saw me spawn and then, like... You saw me, like, travel into the character's body. That's the kind of thing you want to cover up, if at all possible. It kind of breaks the immersion when you see me getting into a controlator to a character. Even if the character looks just like me, I'm going to pick up on that. It's something you can solve with like a 1-second black screen. Just by making the screen go dark for a second or two. Then I won't see it. Alright, dodge that. Another one's going to come down. Another one's going to come down. Can I jump that? No. Alright, we're going down. Whoa, boy. Okay. Jesus Christ. Ah! Nope. Didn't make it. Wow. For real? What? Okay. I guess we're trying again. That's something levels should have. Lives is kind of a good thing. That I don't want to be playing Battletoads here or I have to fucking restart every time something bad happens. Whoa, that was my own fault, but well, the hammer thing was my own fault. Having to restart the level wasn't. Man, that's brutal. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he just couldn't figure out a way to respawn, but it's not that hard to recreate the sack bot to just spawn another one. And then have the person do it. That thing is also, you have to like keep running or, oh wait, oh you can't go into the background layer. It looked like you could. That's again my own fault. Far out. This is quite difficult for a level we've literally just started. Man. The camera actually does seem to be a bit off at the beginning, but I keep falling for that. Yeah, the camera does seem to be a bit to the side in the beginning, like it's not prepared properly. Yeah, the beginning's just a little bit untidy would be the word. So let's just keep running so we survive this. And we'll go into here. There we go. Well, there's nowhere else to go, so obviously I have to. Whoa! All right, use the 3D. That's good. That's not, because the camera's going through... Holy shit! Whoa! Oh boy. Oh, I can keep going. But where do I go? Oh, there's a timer. I have to survive. See, that's... Whoa, shit! Why am I stuck? And I'm dead. Jesus! This is ridiculous. And then there's an X? Like, how do you dodge that? How do you dodge that last one? This level's way too hard. I'll meet you back at the laser thing. Good God. Alright, here we go. Let's try again. Don't know why the camera moves when you move left and right. It's a bit weird. How do you... But there's nowhere to go! I can't jump over it. Oh, but wow. Whoa. Okay. So, there's clearly some... How the fuck do you get past that? There's nowhere to go. Oh, man. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, how do you get past that bit? If I can't get past that bit, then... this is going to be a short video. It really is. I want to see what the rest of the level is. Like, it's okay thus far. It's got a consistent design, like a barracks obstacle course kind of thing going on, which is cool. It's simple, it's very simple, but it gets the job done, you know. The damage physics are a bit weird, getting knocked back and then flipping, and that's a bit strange, but that's That has to be done. That's just how the damage works. I like the lights. You know, add a bit of... it complements the design, I suppose. It'd be cool if it was a little bit darker. Like, it seems a bit too light for just hanging lamps. So you jump that one. Then you jump again. Unless there's a controller. Oh, you can roll! If you press L1. And in a specific direction. But it doesn't dodge it still. And I got hit again. What? Oh, God. I don't think this has been playtested. I have a bad feeling this has not been playtested. This is why playtesting is so important. Not just you playtesting it, other people playtesting it. Because there are things that you're going to miss. There is a challenge that you might think is really easy because you designed it and you know the way out of it. But other people might be like, what the hell? Like, how do you get past this? This is so not obvious. And they'll be able to help you out. Like the rolling ball, simple enough. The hammer's simple enough. But the laser thing, I've got no idea. And the controls never explained. Except like on the title screen, they should be explained in-game. So let's go look at those. Let's see. You can double jump. Okay. See, this is just way too much information to be putting in the goddamn description. You put this in the level. Have like a map of the controller, point at the button and say, this does this and that does that. You're throwing way too much on the player way too quick. So, excuse me, you just want to slow down with that. So I can double jump, can I? So, let's try double jumping over this. Okay, that didn't quite work. Seriously, that's not working. Hold on. It was double X to jump, right? Yeah, X times 2 is double jump. Square left and right is punch. Circle left and right is projectile. Holding triangle is explosion. Alright. Why can the... Ah, damn it. See, I'm still getting hit by it. But we survived. So we can keep going. Whoa. Okay. I like the loading screen. I don't like the fact that there's a... Whoa, did you see his legs there? That wasn't the level. That was just a glitch in the actual game itself. Holy shit. But yeah, it literally looks like a picture has been stamped on a white background. Again, it just looks a bit untidy. Alright, we've got some blood. That blood looks like it's coming off the thing. It's higher than the air conditioning unit. Can I go in this door? Whoop. Alright, so you can shoot stuff at your hands. Can I shoot the door? No. Can I punch the door? No. Can I double jump on top of the building? Yeah, that's how the double jump works. So it powers up. And sometimes doesn't work. Oh, right, I understand now. It doesn't explain this at all in the thing. What you have to do, you press X once. When you press X a second time, hold the stick in a certain direction, and you go flying in that direction. So if I want to double jump, I press X, and then press X again, then hold up, and I jump up. Now, I assume I have to beat these guys up. They've got no health bars or anything, so I'm just going to have to button mash. Let's get them some projectiles. Alright. And they die, yeah, okay. Whoa, whoa, stop it. Stop it, come on. They stay there when they're dead, that's kind of cool. Usually they just disappear, but they actually stack up. How am I supposed to get that guy up there? Am I losing any health, or is this just a bit too easy? There's no, like, blocking. Oh, there they go. They disappear after a certain... Double up! Okay, no, that didn't work. You mustn't be able to... Oh no, there we go, we're up. Okay. This is just kind of mindless button mashing, but still. It's a bit silly than looking away. It would be cool if... Oh, can you punch them once they're dead? No, I thought it was like some ragdoll physics. You can't change your character's emotion. And it seems like when you're punching someone, you would want them to have like an angry face. Wouldn't be too hard to implement that with some Sackbot brain logic. When they're punching. If you can get the holograms going, you can get the Sackbot logic working. Okay, we're going downstairs. Whoa, okay. The 3D's messing with the camera. You shouldn't have things this far forward. It gets right in your face and prevents me from actually seeing stuff. Alright, I can choose which way to go. Cool, branching paths. We'll go left. Can I read any of that stuff? Nope. It's too high. This looks kind of out of perspective. Like, I'm really small. How did a sack person reach those lockers up there? It's insane. Oh boy. Alright, let's go. Got this guy pinned up against the wall. Whoop! Can they hurt you? Like, I figure they can, but I'm just mashing square because this is, you know... It works. Get off me. Whoa! There we go. Oh, you can double jump into people. Cool. Okay, we can keep going. Holy shit. Okay, cool! Burst through the window. Nice. It's weird, this level does some things right and does some things just totally awfully. And I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm dead. Man, and now I have to replay it again. You've gotta have some checkpoints, man. I got pretty far in that level, and now I have to go back and do it again. I like this. I want to keep playing. I want to go back. I want to get back to that branching path and go right. I want to see what this level has to offer, but it's the one life thing is really bugging me. They've got logic down like to a high enough level where they can program respawning stuff. Seriously, they can do it. It's just that they haven't done it. I don't know. I'm not going to say that they haven't done it because they haven't thought of it. Maybe it's intentional, but if it's intentional, it's a bad choice. Because it's just too hard to be surviving on one life. Way too hard. Okay, so now we know the double jump, we can survive this with more life. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. The camera's also a bit messed up. Okay, I messed that up. That's my own fault. My own fault. Yeah, you kind of have to see that coming. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so once you got the controls down. Whoop. The controls are kind of, I don't know, like it's a bit loose. They're loose controls. Like the punches, I'm not like I know when they're hitting, but I mean, you can clearly see the holograms a little bit off sometimes. I imagine this is kind of hard to do, but you know, I am just mashing square, just you know, hoping I hit them. I'm not really. There's no precision involved in this, really. And the double jump takes quite some time, which it has to, because you got to pick which direction you're going to go in. But it could be a little bit faster. That's why I was thrown off when I pressed X twice and didn't go anywhere, because I'm like, why am I floating? That was just kind of like counterintuitive. If you just press double X, you should just go straight up. Only if you push a direction should you kind of go into, like, have that delay. Or if you hold X maybe. Like if I just press double X like this, I should just go up. But if I hold X and then hold direction, that's when I should kind of do that. That's more intuitive. Okay, so now we're going back down here again. See how the wall gets right up in your face and you can't see anything? That's why you pull the 3D back a bit. Because it cuts off your view. Alright, let's go right this time. Okay. Oh, okay, we've got multi-layered. Cool. Like a background, foreground thing. Oh, okay. I also don't know, like, when I'm being hit. Like, I know I can see the health bar going down, but there's, like, sometimes I'm being shoved back, but I'm not losing any health, and sometimes I'm losing health without being shoved back. It's really weird. Alright, let's just go in here. I think I killed that guy. Yeah, I did. Can I roll through people? Also, there's health in this room, but there's no health in the other room. Alright, so the health refills are good. I feel slightly less annoyed. That camera cut was a bit jarring. That should be a bit smoother a transition. I feel a bit less annoyed about the fact that you can't respawn, but still, some more health packs would be nice, especially from that laser challenge. Okay. Whoa, boy. Okay. Cool, get to jump through the glass ourselves. Wow. Okay. So we're finding more people. A little bit repetitive at this point. We are just fighting people. See, one cool thing you do, and a lot of games do this when you have multiple moves, is you introduce one move for each fighting section. Like, you introduce punching for the first section. you like, you know, press square to punch in the first section. Then in the second section, oh, that enemy's across a gap. Or they're too far away, or they're super powerful. If you go right up to them, you'll get, you know, slaughtered. You should use your projectile weapon. And we keep switching between things. I don't know why. It's Japanese, so I'm going to assume this is some kind of anime thing. Yeah, okay. What? Hold on. What did that say? Run through this next room quick, unless the floor is where you wish to stick. Alright, you got rhymes. This one? Oh! This is the previous room. I'm not sure why I'm teleporting between the two. That might be a thing that's part of the plot of these two things. These two shows. I've got no idea. Alright, we'll just run quickly. As it said. Whoa, we were not fast enough. See, now I gotta go back to the beginning again. And that annoys me. I don't even get a second chance at that. And I don't want to go through all that again. I'm going to, but I don't want to. And that's the kind of thing. You want to give your player reason to play the level, and you're disincentivizing them by making them play the same thing over and over. They're gonna get bored with this. I'm getting bored with it. I mean, I want to see what the rest of the level is. I'm enjoying the new bits enough to want to keep going, but the old bits I'm getting sick of, and there's gotta be a way to fix that, like checkpoints or something. God damn it, man. It's too punishing. The effects are good. You've got like audio effects for everything, you know, that you can hear that fire effect when you double jump. Got the punching sound when you punch. You got the noise when you shoot. So you haven't slacked off would be the correct term. I can't speak English today. You haven't slacked off on the audio, which is good, because a lot of people slack off on the audio to get the visuals right. And the flame effects are good. Like they're good visual effects. I like them. Yeah, the punching feels a bit like imprecise, but at least it looks nice. Just noticing the transistors in the background. Are they like flashing? I mean, I'm failing this. There we go. I've also got no idea what this music is. Like, if it's from the shows, you know, good on you. But I don't know what it is. It's intense enough, you know. You get the atmosphere right. Or it's got the atmosphere right. Sorry. It matches the atmosphere. So if I run that's kind of dodgy. That means I can kind of just leave. Can I leave this area without finding them? Yes. I can come back. That's kind of silly. You should have, if you're gonna keep me in here, you should. Oh, I don't know what they're doing. A bit messed up there. You should put like an invisible wall where I'm standing right here to prevent me from leaving the area, because I can just keep walking to the right. And they should also, you should have some AI where if they're in the back layer, they should walk to the right until they're out of that layer. They should walk to the right, and then when they get to here, using tags, when they detect tags that are here, they move forward and then move left. Yeah, you might have to program some more complicated AI based on what layer the characters are in. Like, based on what layer the player is in, and based on what layer the enemy is in. Because it's not what... Well, okay, the camera kind of changed early there for some reason. Not sure why. Not to worry. Now we jump. I think they're zombies, but I don't know. Because I don't know the lore of this world at all. You would do well with adding some backstory. Because I've got literally no idea what I'm doing. I'm just playing for, you know, the action. I'm not playing for any kind of plot. I don't know what's going on. So, giving the player some kind of backstory would also provide them with some more incentive to keep playing, because they want to find out what happens next. I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm just going through, just doing stuff, really. And I mean, I've never heard of Angel Beats or High School of the Dead, so I don't... High School of the Dead would imply zombies, but I've never watched them. I don't know anything about them, so, you know, I've got... I don't know... Oh my god, you said... Oh, that was close. That's way too close. You have to literally hold the stick down the moment you hit the ground. That's way too close. I can also go back here, which I guess is fine, but the camera, see how the camera keeps shaking? The camera should not be enabled to shake once this thing has hit the ground. You've basically put it so the camera shakes when you're in this room. And it should only shake when you're in this room and this thing is being lowered. Which is a good effect, like when it's being lowered, you know, it's kind of a big thing, it creates, shakes the room around, that's fine, but yeah, when it hits the ground, it should stop. Whether you go back there or not. Oh boy. This level is brutal. It really is brutal, like I'm not seeing any of this coming. And I'm just worried about dying like any second now. I'm just gonna have to restart the whole goddamn thing again. Okay. I don't know what the hell. Is that a fox in a box? Oh god, it's gonna die. Uh-oh. There it goes. That was kind of sad. Another one? No, there isn't. Okay. So we'll just keep going. We'll just ignore that. Oh, good, my health. I wonder if there was health the other way. I'll have to go check. I like the branching path thing. It's good. But it does mean the level takes longer to play, which does make it a bit more annoying to review, specifically. That's a gripe for me. Alright, well, we'll end it here. Alright, well, now we've gone this way, I may as well go the other way. So the level does end. There's nothing game-breaking that we found yet, so that's good. Well, yeah, I'll meet you back at the junction. We'll go to the left this time. Also, all the enemies look different thus far. Like, all these 4 enemies look totally different. There's no clones yet, which is good. Oh, I died. But yeah, that's good when you have NPCs that actually look different and don't copy-paste the same ones. Good on you. Okay, I kind of jumped the gun a bit there, and I jumped too far, and then the camera couldn't see the ball. I heard it drop, but I couldn't see the ball, which may mean that the camera just needs to be pulled back a bit, or maybe activated a bit earlier. The camera here is also a bit janky. If I move over to the left, I can't see anything. So, try to fix that. Why has the timer stopped? The timer stopped there for a second, I swear. It's a bit weird. And the music changes, that's good, there's different music. Because music's one of those like background things, you only really notice it when it's bad, so I do want to try and pick up on that if you do well at the music. Come on, there we go. I should use the roll movement, I don't know why I'm not using that. Oh, okay, the roll didn't quite work, I rolled into them. Usually a roll implies you can dodge. Like if you can roll through stuff, I mean. Like if I try to roll through this enemy here. So I do, but I get grabbed by them and then I get damaged, so the roll kind of doesn't work. If you roll, you should move through things. And that might be a bit hard to implement maybe. Maybe it's like it's an issue with the game engine, and if a sack person moves into a sack bot, no matter how they move, they can't move through them. Especially considering they're on the same layer. But yeah, that's what the roll movement is used for. It's used to dodge attacks. So you can roll back, I guess, but you can't roll through enemies. So if you can make it such that you can roll through enemies, please do. All right, we'll go left this time. There we go. It's also kind of weird. Like we faced 4 people at the top. And then we're facing 2 people down here in a less complicated environment. Because the fighting is basically I'm just going up to them and mashing square. Or just doing that. The fighting is easy enough that your health shouldn't even be an issue, but you know. I love that window smash. I do love that. See, now we're 4 people in this really tight space. Shit, I hate getting grabbed by them, man. The grabbing works if that's intentional. They are zombies, so that would make sense. They're grabbing you is what's taking your health away. Holy shit, I have like no health left. Oh, please make it. I don't want to have to do this again. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. Does that mean we refill the top? Alright, that's good enough. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm breaking the shit out of your level right now, dude. So, oh, we've got to get on the roof. I'm sorry, but this is what I gotta do. Yes! Aha! Fuck you. See, this is the problem with power-ups. They're very easily exploitable. Oh, I can just double jump as much as I want. Oh, wow. Yeah, I kind of just broke the shit out of your level. Sorry. But yeah, that's stuff you gotta fix. I don't know how you'd fix that. Don't allow the player to get outside the level would be a good start. That window there should be an invisible wall or something. Gotta put something there to stop him from moving. So I assume you got the right to keep going. But, as I continue to try to break the level just to give the person who made it as much to fix as possible. And I'm being serious, by the way. If you shouldn't have things like this in your level. I'm not annoyed. It's a small thing. Most players won't do this, but some players might. I genuinely thought you had to go this way. So, you know, I'm not messing around. Like, I seriously thought, well, this is where I've got to go, so... Because I can just keep mashing X and just keep doing this. I'm dead serious. I can just keep going. Sometimes it resets and sometimes doesn't. It seems to reset when you hit a wall. Oh, this is totally different. Another branching path I didn't even know. I was going to say I'm going to give my final thoughts, we're not done yet. So yeah, there really are a lot of branching paths in this level, that's cool. I like that, I really like that. Although that wasn't really obvious. I really did think you had to go downstairs. There's nothing preventing you from going the other way, but there was nothing incentivizing me to go that way either, so I was kind of like, well, I need to go down the stairs, that's just kind of obvious. Is that projectile more powerful than your punch? Because it shouldn't be. The advantage with a projectile is that it's further away. The advantage with the punch is that it's more powerful because it's right up close. That's just how that works. I don't know where we're going here. Whoa. Oh, now we're back down here. Okay. So it just skips a section, basically. It's just another way of getting outside. I wonder if there are any other branching paths that I haven't seen. That's a good thing about these kind of levels. You can replay them multiple times, like I've had to, and you can see different things. There's not too much variety, to be fair. It's just beating up people. But it's different scenery, at least, which is good. This is the last screen, I think. There wouldn't be health unless there was another fight. Oh, wait, what? Okay. And that... Wait, why is there health if that's the end? Yeah, that's a bit weird that there was health at the end. That kind of gives me the impression that there's something I'm missing. Like maybe if I went past that hole in the ground? I'm not sure, I'll have to go back to find out. I do like how when you use the projectiles, you kind of stop for a minute. It's kind of like a drawback, which is good. You need drawbacks, because I've found that using the projectile is way better than punching. It just keeps you so much further away from the zombies, so you can't do damage, unless they're up close, of course, because they're zombies. And, it does, yeah, it does more damage, and it lowers the chance of me being damaged. So, yeah, you do need to make the projectile a little bit less powerful. So that took 2 hits to kill him. 2 hits. How many punches does it take? 2 for each. 3 punches. 4 punches. 5 punches. 6. 7. It's like 7 to 8 punches per character. Whereas it takes like 2 hits with a projectile. That's way too unbalanced. Yeah, this is just, like, I don't know where this atmosphere is coming from. Like, I don't know why this is here, or what this is, or what it means. I've got no idea. I really don't. So, I don't know, let's just keep going. You can't. Nope. There's nowhere else to go. As far as I can tell. So, that's it then. That really is it. Okay. Well, if there are alternate paths, I don't know where they are. It's a pretty simple level in terms of its look, but it's still it's far from bad. I came into this expecting like way worse than what I saw. Like I saw like the one play, the two plays it had, the one like. I'm like, not in for anything good here. But it was way better than I expected, which is great. It does a lot of good things. It, you know, with the alternate paths, the power-ups, the different moves you've got. That's fantastic, but it's a little brutal early on, and it will throw people off because, you know, they're going to die in like, you know, one hit from that ball, or they're going to get massacred at that laser challenge, and this is going to be like, oh, well, this level's way too hard, I'm not going to play it again. When what's after that is totally worth it. So the hard stuff's at the beginning. It's kind of backwards in a way. You can also exploit the shit out of all the, you know, the power-ups, so you should try and fix that, if at all possible, because you really shouldn't be able to do any of that kind of stuff in your level at all. It's kind of bad that you can exploit that double jump to, you know, make your way on top of the roof. That's not really something you should be able to do, but it's still a fun level. I enjoyed it, and I would like to see more levels like this, kind of like this hybrid fighting platformer kind of thing. I really enjoyed it, and it does have its faults, but if they were fixed, it'd be a brilliant level. So people should try and make something else like this. That's the other thing I wanted to mention. The theme and the story, totally lost. Totally lost on that. You've got to have some kind of explanation. It's way too niche a thing to just throw at people. If it was like Mario or Sonic, we all know what that is. But I've never even heard of Angel Beats or High School of the Dead. I keep thinking House of the Dead. High School of the Dead. Never heard of them. So you got to give us some backstories to what these characters are, why they're here, where we are, you know, what time it is, what year it is. Why do I have these powers? Who am I? What is my character, you know? And it seems interesting, like, you know, where did I get this projectile from? Where did I get this double jump from? It seems cool, but, you know, you gotta have some backstory to it. But if you explain the backstory and fix the glitches, this is gonna be a fantastic level. Or if you make another one and you improve upon it by having less glitches and having more backstory, and having the controls explained better, and not having it as brutal right at the beginning, it'd be really, really cool. So, kudos for impressing me and doing way better than I expected. I've been Bludgerboy, and I will catch you guys later.